it's still too strong. Right, let us film a video. Hello everybody, so for those of you who do not know me, my name is Emilia Rachael. I'm 18 years old and I've just finished my first year of university. The first thing I want to talk about in Freshers Week is obviously going out. I kind of expected to be going out like every single night of Freshers Week. It doesn't happen. Most likely you'll go on like a massive bender your first night out and you'll just like spend the rest of Freshers Week in bed because the thought of alcohol will just make you want to throw up. It's not a bad thing. It means you will actually go to your induction lectures and you'll meet the tutor sessions and all of that and your library tours, and honestly, while they seem less fun, they're actually so great. They are really good for meeting like your course mates and your tutors, building up a sort of like good relationship with your tutors before the course starts. Plus, it's always very helpful to find out how the library works, because I didn't actually go to my library tour. I had to work it all out for myself when it came to actually needing to use the library, and that's really not the greatest thing in the world to do. The second thing I wanted to talk about, of course, was making friends. It's almost a sort of standard that you will join 100 Facebook groups. It is really good for kind of meeting your course mates, meeting your flatmates as well before you have to like live together. Flatmates is a weird thing because like these are people that you've never met in your entire life, so it's quite nice to be able to talk to them a little bit before you actually live in a flat with them for a year. On the flip side, I made friends in Freshers Week that I actually haven't seen since. I witnessed things in Freshers Week that I really didn't want to witness. Whole kind of sixth form college school mentality of having many friends as possible and being popular and going to like all these parties and things, it basically goes out the window at university. But I'm really happy with the friends I have. I have a very small group on my course, I have a small group in my accommodation, and I'm quite happy to leave it that way, really. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was money, because it's actually really easy to support yourself with a student loan. Don't blow it all in Freshers Week. Don't do that, that's bad. If you budget properly at the beginning of the year, it's actually really possible to have enough money for rent, food and going out every week. You will have enough money for all of those things if you are sensible and you budget properly. The whole broke student lifestyle, you don't have to live up to that just because you're a student. If you're still a bit worried about not being able to support yourself, getting a job is such a good idea. And it gets you that little bit of extra money that you could probably spend on a couple more nights out and stuff. So the last thing I wanted to talk to you about was perhaps a little more serious, and that is the subject of homesickness. You know, everyone thinks that university is going to be the next great adventure and you'll never want to go back home again because you'll just love living on your own so much and living by your own rules and everything. But in reality, moving away from home can be really, really hard, and I felt this firsthand. Like, no one set me up for how difficult moving away from home was. It's basically like pretend adulting. You know, you're away from home and you're supporting yourself, but you might also find yourself needing the support of your parents, and it's okay to still need the support of your parents even though you're supposed to be on your own now, independent. Are we ever really independent from our parents? That's all I'm saying. The homesickness does go away. I'm now realising that this is actually like where I want to be. This is exactly what I wanted to do. And at the end of the day, university has helped me so much in terms of like my self-confidence, finding my identity, kind of becoming my own person a little bit. It doesn't do that for everyone. University is not for everyone, but if you hit the initial I want to go home period, stick it out, because university can be truly an amazing experience, and it has been for me. I think that brings me to the end of my expectations versus realities for Freshers Week video. If there's anything else you want to know, just leave me a comment and I'm sure I will be able to get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!